But I want to bring up another piece. Pat Narduzzi said he never kicked anybody off. I get it. 2015, that rule did not apply. The rule did not apply in 2015. So you couldn't kick anybody off. But now the transfer portal opens up. Let me go pull up your stuff now, Pat Narduzzi. You currently have 11 guys have left your program right now. Well, why is that? Because the rule is in place. But you bring in 7 guys. So 11 left, you replace them with 7 guys in the transfer portal. Let's go back because I want to show you something very interesting. Coach Narduzzi, you say you never kicked anybody off, and you probably never called anybody into your office directly and said, you're out of here, right? You don't want to probably be labeled as that guy. I get it. But if 11 guys have left your program, Jordan Addison leaves last year, he's the top player, he decides to go somewhere else. Is your program as clean as you think it is? Do you really care for those guys? I don't know why they left. They may have broken team rules, whatever. That's not my concern. But what I want to make an observation is right here. All of these players have left Pitt, but look at where they're going. Because the guys that are leaving, look at the type of athletes they are. Pittsburgh to the Akron Zips. They're going down. That means they may not be, I'm only assuming here, they may not be Power 5 caliber players. I don't know, but Akron Zips. Pittsburgh to UNLV. Pittsburgh to James Madison University. Pittsburgh to Brigham Young. Pittsburgh to Charlotte 49ers. Pittsburgh to Arkansas. There we go. We got to switch. Power 5 to Power 5. That's one so far. Well, I guess Brigham Young. No. And now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the portal that don't have a home yet. So let's look at this. These guys are leaving your program. They don't have they're going down a level because maybe they just can't cut it. It's very similar to what you see in Colorado. The majority of those guys are leaving Colorado and going down a level, group of 5. You understand me? Group of 5. But then let's flip it on the other side. Coach Narduzzi. All these guys are transferred into Pittsburgh from Cal, Power 5. Seems like you're making your roster better, aren't you? Now, you didn't do it to the magnitude that Coach Prime is doing, but you also not in the situation Coach Prime is in. Power 5 to Power 5. Florida Gators to Pittsburgh. LSU to Pittsburgh. Penn State to Pittsburgh. Florida to Pittsburgh. You have Elon. I mean, we talking about a punter here. I'm not tripping, not knocking it, but it is the punter to Pittsburgh. And Boston College to Pittsburgh. So out of the 7 guys you brought in, 1 guy is not a Power 5 guy, and he's the punter. And we know how specialists go. The stars and moon have to line up perfectly for these guys to get Power 5 offers, because once you get 2 or 3 on the roster, he's there for 4 years. You don't need another one. But it's amazing you're critical of what Coach Prime did, but you did the same thing. Maybe not at the same magnitude, but you just did the same exact thing. No, you didn't use 50-something spots. But again, Pittsburgh is not in the same predicament as Colorado. The guys who left your program, besides one dude, went Power 5 to Power 5. The other guys went down a level, group of 5. But the guys you bring in, besides the punter, are all Power 5 guys. Major college football, LSU, Florida, Penn State, Cal. I don't like the fact that people are mad at the person that's doing it, but you're not mad at the source. Now, Coach Narduzzi, if you would have said, hey, Coach Prime has maximized and he's squeezing every ounce of juice out that lemon and using the portal. I hope it works out for him. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I hope it works out for him. But the NCAA has to do something better, because that's not what coach. See, if he targeted the NCAA in that conversation, I wouldn't have a problem with what he said. I would not have one issue with what he said.